Hi guys, welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thanks for joining for your collective read today. Welcome back to my veteran watchers and welcome to the fam for anyone who is new here today. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Before we jump into the reading, as we are going to jump in straight away as we usually do, holy cow, wow is all I've got to say about the energy that I was getting. Okay. I'm so excited about this reading. I want to jump straight in. Someone's had a dream, okay? Someone has had a dream. It could have been like a library or a doorway, somewhere that felt familiar, okay? Expansive golden area. You know, this is confirmation, okay? This will be confirmation for you. I'm being shown very clearly, and it was God stepping forward here to bring this energy, okay? Because nothing happens without his divine permission, okay? Nothing happens without God's divine permission. This wasn't just a dream. This was not just a dream. You may have even dreamt of a portal, okay? Because I'm getting that there was a dream here about a portal. Okay, that's what I was seeing. That wasn't only energy that I was picking up on, okay? I was picking up on the energy surrounding the information that was coming through, but I was being shown a large golden portal, okay? Almost like light layered on top of one another. It was just the most amazing thing. It was amazing. And as you know, like as exhilarating in that moment as it was, like I just felt like there was just excitement came over me, and I felt really anxious in a good way. The energy was like intentional, really calm, okay? Really calm. It was amazing. I was seeing, you know, your consciousness moving through it. It was consciousness, okay? This is going to be your consciousness. Whoever's reading this is, you're going to know who it is. You're going to know that it's you. Okay, sorry. And you were moving through this portal, but not your human body, your consciousness, okay? Let's start pulling cards now. Thank you. Wow, that's so many. I hate when we get so many. Okay, wow, I didn't mean to pull from these cards. That's so strange. Okay, we're going to go with it. On the bottom of the deck, I think I've got cards mixed up here. I have. I've got... Oh, these ones come from back here. Okay, look, it doesn't really matter. Let's get on with the reading. I'm not getting caught up in that. Obviously, they were meant to come out, okay? And it was meant to happen this way. We've got Wheel of Life here. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. I'm really sorry about that background noise. It's the garbage truck going past. I feel like I want to get up and shut that window, but this could be confirmation, okay? Confirmation of getting rid of the old and embracing the new, okay? Okay. Let's get this sorted out. It's going to get messy. I'm not even going to worry about tidying it up today. All right, so first coming out here, white sage. We have finch spirit guide. Some of you may be seeing birds. Birds could be significant, okay, on the lead up to this dream here. Little finch birds could have been significant, okay. Someone may have just, sorry guys, someone may have just saged their house, their energy, okay? And that was an activator for opening up your consciousness here, okay? Clearing out all of the negative, like I just said, with the garbage trucks going past. We have divine badass. Wow. Yes, you are. Whoever this is a badass to be able to, you know, conjure up and have God open that divine portal just for you, okay, is amazing. You've done some work. We'll find out about that work, but you must be a divine badass, all right, for this, to be experiencing this. Tribe of kindred. Carry your heart, carry it in mind. This is, look at this with the wheel of life here. This is your connection, okay? This is you fully and divinely connected to God, to Jesus, to the Holy Spirit, to the divine, to the universal energies, to your spirit guides, to your ancestral lineage, to your ancestors, you know, to your higher self, to your higher self. That just came through loud and clear. And to your higher self could be why God has allowed you access. We're going to find out why he allowed you access, okay? But as we go further, you know, see what comes through. Freaking beautiful. I'm getting a lot of you, you know, got when you were growing up, oh, you're freak, you're different, you're this, you're that, and you were bullied a lot because you were different, okay? And look at you now, you're badass. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring, okay? Gaia is coming out here. You were fully connected to heaven and earth. I just saw this. You were fully connected to heaven and earth. And we have lion-hearted, the strength of you. You could literally have red hair, okay? But lion-hearted, the strength of you are a lioness, you are a lion. Okay, and that is the strength that you behold, and that is why you were granted access here. I hear my cat outside the door. I might just let him in quickly, if that's okay. That's why you were granted access here, okay? Very, very powerful position to be in. Actually, it's really funny because I had a reading the other day about the veil lifting for someone, okay? The veil was lifting for someone. That could have been the beginning of this journey, and here we are. We've you've had access now to this portal. I just got AKASHIC Records, which could be the library I was seeing, okay? At the beginning I mentioned like stepping through the portal, like a library or something along those lines. I forget what it was. We'll have to rewind. I'd have to rewind to have a look at that. But it could be the AKASHIC Records because that just came through. Wow. You are a badass. You are a badass. Here, if you have, let me know. Let me know in the comments, please. Holy mackerel. Because, yeah, sorry, let's go back to that. That just blew me away then. But there was a video in my videos about the veil thinning or the veil lifting, okay? And that could have been the start of this process, and now you've been given access because of the work that you've done, and with that veil being lifted or thinning here, you've been given access to the Akashic reasons, to the Akashic, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here because that's how excited I am, to the Akashic Records here. I want to find out why. Okay, wow. Wow. Okay, let's pull something. What are we pulling? I'm going to pull my favorite. Far out. I just heard, okay, so how am I going to word this? There was a feeling of recognition when you crossed through that, look at this, clarity and emotion. There you go. Maybe it was this that there was a feeling of recognition when you crossed that threshold, when you crossed that portal. Underneath that is the intuition. We've got clarity, emotion, and intuition. Let's have a look at what's under there. Divine justice. Okay, intuition. Your intuition over a period of time here has just been blooming and growing, and you know, it's like out of control. It's out of control. Your spiritual gifts have been more noticeable, more prevalent here, okay, is what I'm getting. And there's been a whole lead up to this moment. That's what's coming out. I just looked over here and I saw synchronicities. Okay, synchronicities. So synchronicities could be happening. Angel numbers, okay, repeating angel numbers. I just looked over there and saw the 666s. So you might be seeing 333s. Threes has been really, really noticeable around, like I've been noticing threes, okay? So 333 could be noticeable. Yesterday afternoon, funnily enough, I saw 666 on a that came out in a reading last night actually, so that was really weird too. But yesterday I saw a number plate with 666 on it. It was MAM 666, and I thought, wow. And in that moment I was like, thank you, God. Oh, wow. So synchronicities could be to do with animals as well, okay? Birds in particular. Birds in particular here. Where is he? Down the bottom here. Birds in particular. Here comes the rubbish truck again. So confirmation again, clearing out. There's been a whole clearing out of emotional clutter. There has been a clearing out that just came through then. I'm hearing the garbage truck and that came through. Like, that is a sign here, okay? Look at the halo above the girl's head. I know I just moved it back there, but I just wanted to show you the halo above her head. That's you, guys. That is you. There's been a removal of emotional clutter here that has brought about the clarity. Okay? The clarity that you needed to get in touch with the divine here, with your higher self. Holy. How exciting and amazing. Take me back to the crossing of the recognition. What is the recognition? You cross through the portal here in your dream, and there's like a sense of recognition here, okay? Okay, it's the familiarity. It's the it felt familiar to you. Okay, it felt familiar. It felt like a walk in the rolling green hills that you've actually literally been to before. That's what it felt like to you in that moment. It just felt familiar. It felt safe. It felt, you know, encompassing, calm, peaceful, like you were home. Like you were home. I just heard you were home. You may be a keeper of the Akashic Records, guys. Answer me that. Are you a keeper of the Akashic Records, you know? Is this a realization that you've just come to? We'll find out, you know, we'll find out. Oh my God, yes, that's the recognition. And that is why the dream felt so real, because you felt you belonged. You felt like you were home. You felt like you were home. Wow. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's find out what comes through. Why did I pick? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm also getting that it wasn't like it was forced, okay? You didn't have to I'm going to put intuition down here as well. I just looked at it and I thought, you know what, you need to be down here as well, because that has to do with the reading. And I believe the energy of the cards brings the, you know, the answers, okay, brings the clarity. Holy crap, this is amazing. You haven't even been trying to force this, like, you haven't been trying to force this process here, or force your way into anywhere. It wasn't even on your mind is what I'm getting. This has like been a spontaneous, I'm getting spontaneous combustion here, okay? That's the words that were coming. Because you didn't try to force your way in to the Akashic Records. It wasn't even on your mind is what I'm getting, okay? God has allowed this, and spontaneous combustion, like what I'm getting from that is like you crossed through that threshold, you felt like you were home, and there was just this explosion of like emotion, clarity, you know, you just intuition, you just knew, you knew every single thing when you crossed that threshold, you know, you were home. Spontaneous combustion, it was like every single thing to do with every single thing on heaven and earth and everything between, you knew. I'm getting here, there were conversations that took place with God. There were conversations here between you and God, and there were conversations that took place, okay? And it wasn't like sitting there, oh, hi, mate, how are you going? It was like, it was just no spoken words. It was just telepathically here, telepathically. These conversations took place. Only you would know that information. And if you don't know that information, I believe there's going to be clarity on that coming through, okay, when the time is right for you to remember the conversations that took place. It is going to happen, okay? All right, on the bottom of the deck here, we've got the quest. Plunge boldly into life. Look at this. This could almost be like the portal. Look at it. You know, that golden light. The quest, number 2. 2s could be significant for you, okay? Because I just saw 2 on this one as well. 3 on that one, so 3s could be significant. 8s could be significant here, okay? 10 could be significant. 1s could be significant. The quest, plunge boldly into life. Ocean of emotion. What did I just say? There was just like an explosion of everything. Explosion of emotion, clarity. You just knew everything. Find a safe place to express your true feelings. That was your safe place. And we've got the reward. Celebrate your magnificence. You are a magnificent, amazing, truly expansive, golden light. Celebrate your magnificence. The reward. Look at you, dancing up a storm there. Amazing. I just pictured walking through the portal then, and like there you are, like busting out moves. Hilarious. Amazing. You are magnificent. You are magnificent. Oh my God. You've been given divine access. And that's what I'm hearing. You've been given divine access. It was intentional. There's a purpose behind it. You have been permitted. This could be a reward because you are magnificent and because of work that you've done, okay? Everyone's story is going to be different. You're going to know if this reading is for you. You're going to know the work that you've done. Excuse me. Oh, I'm drinking a cup of tea and it's so nice. It's going cold though, so I've got to stop yapping so much. All right, what are we going to pull from? All right, these are it. I've laid my hands on them. These are it. Okay, show us what the collective needs to see, and please bring through the messages of what the purpose of this portal visit, of this, oh, thank you, thank you. On the bottom here, guys, oh my God, please share this video because there are people that need to see it. These two wanted to flip over. I'm going to look at them because they wanted to come out, but they didn't quite come out. I like to take the flyers, but we have Demeter, nourishment, knowledge is what I'm getting from that. You gained knowledge. You were nourished with knowledge here. And if you haven't, you know, if you have woken up after your soul travel here to the Akashic Records, because that's what it is. I'm not going to say it's a dream because I don't believe it's a dream. It just happened whilst you were, you know, in that dream state. But there was a nourishment of knowledge here. And if you have come back and you don't remember that, I'm getting that there is going to be steady progress, steady releasing of this knowledge to you, okay? Because that's how it has to be done. We've got Hina, go your own way. Go your own way. Look at you. Look at the bowl and the golden light that is flying up from it, okay? This is what you have been given here. It goes along with nourishment, okay? You were meant to see this. This could be relevant further into the reading here, but what was on the bottom of the deck? Divine purpose. What was I asking? What was the reason of this portal? What was the reason? I think that was what we were asking, right? I'd have to rewind to know that. Sometimes it just comes out because of that's the channeling, right? I was asking, like, what is the purpose of this? Well, it's divine purpose. It's divine purpose. You've been fed a whole lot of knowledge here, okay? Amazing. You need to come down here. Let's see what else came out, because I know it's about to blow our minds. God, divine purpose. You are amazing. I'm going to put it up here. I don't like to cover the other cards because I like to refer back to them, but there's only a very small window here that I can deal with. Okay, worth the wait. For some of you, you've been working on yourselves for a long time here, okay? For a long time. Or you've known for a long time, you know, that you were special, that you were this magnificent being here. Look at the golden light surrounding. This is you. Actually, yesterday there was a reading of, like, or the other day, where I was picturing someone in just a, you know, their spirit form. And it was like a flame type head and great big golden wings, and it was like just this golden body of, it was amazing. And that is you at the core, you know, and this could be why you've now been granted access. And I just looked at that. Oops, oh, I don't want to break the cards. See the golden body side? Yeah. And that could be, you know, you in your highest form right now, you know, you in your highest form, in touch with the divine, with your higher self here. We've got let it flow. Dragon in the background, okay, that is definitely signification here of divine. Divine at play here, okay? Let it flow. We've got divine timing. Everything has happened as it is meant to. Like I said, you didn't force your way through the portal here, okay? God allowed that because of this divine timing. You've been supported all along. You've done the work is what I'm hearing right now. You've done the work. Congratulations to you. You've done the work. No, we're not going to grab that yet. Far out. You really are amazing. Let me get one of these. You know, it's not like, you know, with this information, you've been given information. You weren't going there to take information. You were allowed in because your soul already carries that, a certain responsibility to do with the Akashic Records, okay? And it is to do with, where is it? Your divine purpose here. What is that on her fingertips? Flowers. Beautiful. You were given knowledge, okay? Or you, the knowledge was downloaded to you so that you can come back and receive that knowledge in human form, you know, as it's meant to come through. I'm hearing like they won't misuse what they've been shown. They won't misuse what they're shown, what they've been shown. So, where was it? The download of the knowledge. God's sake, where is it? Anyway, we just went through it. Was it on those two? Respect your rhythm was on the bottom, underneath the divine timing. Nourishment, yeah. Okay. Look, nourishment, she's receiving this knowledge. You've been given that because they know that you won't misuse what you've been shown. You're going to use it for in your mission, okay, for the highest good of humanity, for the highest good of people, for the highest good of yourself. You're going to use it as God has intended it to be used. Okay, and that matters. Okay, that matters. I'm getting that matters. Okay, you're a pure soul here. Far out. And I'm not getting that this is about being special in an ego way. Okay, it's about your heart. It's about your heart. And it's not even like that you know everything, that you come across as knowing everything, and that's where there's no ego in you. You have a pure heart, whoever I'm talking to. You've got a pure heart. You still question yourself, you know. You move carefully with truth when it comes to you. You don't rush to speak or claim things, or, you know, you're not bloody, there's no ego within you. There's no ego. You are just all love, heart, light, and you know, that is who you are. You are genuine. You are genuine. You are authentic. Far out. You want to understand, okay, not take authority and say, oh, I know everything. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. And that's exactly why access was allowed for you. I'm not getting you have to be this great big, oh, you know, oh my God, and I know about the spiritual realms and and be that sort of energy here. You're curious. Well, why? Why was I allowed access to this God? And what do you want me to do with this God? You know, that's you. That's you. You're the why. You're the why. Why? Please help me. You're not claiming to know everything. And you're not here to expose everything either, because everything is going to be released as it's meant to. That's you know, and you're going to do it as it was intended here is what I'm getting. All right, that's what's coming through, guys. You are magnificent. You are amazing. And you... I'm getting, you are the translator, okay? You're not only the translator, you know, I believe that you're more powerful than that. But what's coming through here is you're here to translate what's necessary as it comes out. You're here to translate to humanity, whether it to be, you know, what I'm getting is to awaken or enlighten or heal or whatever it is. You're here to translate what's necessary when in due process, okay, is what I'm getting. So you're here to translate what's necessary as it's meant to be. There we go. There we go. Whew, that took a little minute to get it out, but there we go. All right. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Quickly, pull some cards before I get more downloads, because this is crazy. There's something about timing. There's something about timing. I'm being shown that this happened. Yeah, it was definitely in a dream state or something like that, or that in-between state, you know, when you're, I don't know why I'm shuffling these. I don't even know if we're going to get a card out of it. We're going to give it one more shuffle. In that state, in between dream and wake state, okay, when you actually could have been where you believe that you're awake in this moment when it happened, okay, or you were meditating and you were soul traveling, okay, that could be another, I'm showing, but whatever time it was, okay, it was, because time just popped into my head and I felt like I needed to talk about that divine timing, okay, it was divine timing, and you were being supported in that moment to have that experience. It was like when your mind, yeah, in a meditative state or something. And that's because your conscious mind would have tried to sort of analyze it and question it. That's what I'm getting. All right, one more shuffle. If nothing comes out, we're changing decks. Yep, nothing. Let's look on the bottom, the inner temple. I go with my shadow for deep spiritual growth. That could be relevant. Could be relevant. Guys, I probably should pause the video, but I've got someone at the door. I'm going to quickly answer it. I don't want to pause it because I want the energy to remain. I'll be 2 seconds. Back. That was so annoying. Oh, that was so annoying. Okay, we're not going with this deck. Which deck are we going with? Okay, let's do this. I forgot where I was at. Okay. Divine timing. So meditation or something along those lines. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yep, we've got Emperor. Amazing. New beginnings and Emperor. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That's all I've got to say. Archangel Uriel. Archangel Jeremiel. Okay. Far out. Taking charge of the situation. That was my son who just, he didn't bring his bloody key and he's just knocked on the door and it's thrown me for a 6 now. I was in the flow. Bring it back, please, God. Bring it back. Bring it back, please. Okay. Regardless. Twos could be significant again. Fours could be significant, okay? We've got the Emperor and new beginnings coming out. Finding your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. This could be the work that you've done on yourself, okay? Like I said, emotional release here with the garbage truck going past before. So an emotional dumping here, which brought about clarity, okay, and opened up your third eye chakra, opened up your pineal gland, opened up your psychic abilities, your intuitive, connected to the divine abilities, okay, your spiritual gifts here. And finding your purpose. Wow, look at that. Look at that angel or God, whichever it is, like putting his hand out to those people down below. That's you. That's you he's holding his hand out for. That's you he's blessing, guys. This is divinely guided. It's divine timing. You're being supported, okay? And it's got to do with divine purpose here. And look at it. Look at it. That's you and your soul tribe, okay? Because there are others like you out there. You might even know part of your soul tribe out there that is on this same journey as you, okay? Because I believe that this is how it takes place. And the Emperor taking charge of a situation, but still trying to find your purpose, okay? But you're stable, you're emotionally stable with this emotional dumping, you know, you got rid of what blocked you from entering this part of your journey. Yeah, the divine timing happened. It would, the dream state. It happened in a dream state or a meditative state, because your conscious mind. It just came back to me because your conscious mind would have tried to analyze it. That was where I was at before my son came to the door. Your conscious mind would have tried to analyze it, okay, but your soul already knew how to move through that space. Your soul felt at home. And what I just got then, which is what we just spoke about, okay, because you're emotionally stable here, God waited until your ego was quiet enough not to interfere with the information that he needs to embed in you, that he needs to gift you, that you're going to be using for this journey, okay? He had to wait until your ego was quiet enough not to interfere with the process. Far out. Here we are. We're back on track. We're back on track. I'm feeling it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's pull one of these. And I know it's not, this pulling all these other, what you'd call as oracles. I just go with whatever I feel like I need to go in the moment. We don't necessarily have to use tarot. However, we've got tarot in here as well. Some people might be thinking, oh, look at that, she doesn't know what she's doing, but this is what's coming through. So leave me alone. All right, show us what we need to see, please, God. Show us what our collective is meant to do with this. Okay. Show us what our collective is meant to do with this. Thank you. Adventure. Endeavor. Reorganization under that. Love under that. You're meant to shine your love into the world. What did I say before? You have a pure heart. You've got a pure, genuine, authentic heart here, okay? Your love and your light, and I believe that is your divine purpose. I just heard heal, okay? Endeavor, adventure, reorganization. You're meant to come down here and reorganize humanity here, okay? That's what I'm getting. You are a reorganizer, healer, light. news bearer. You're magnificent. Stride into new territory, okay? You're a guide. You are a guide. You are a fucking guide. 9s could be significant for someone. 6s again, okay? We've got 3s. Look at the light. Look at the light. Boom, boom. That's you guiding people. See the orbs of light there? Yeah, that's you guiding people, okay? Birds again. Birds, can you see them up here? Virgo's come out here twice. That could be significant. Sagittarius is out here. That could be significant, you know. Oh, wow. You're a truth bringer as well. You're a truth bringer. That's what I just got as well. We've got choose duties and responsibilities carefully here. This is something that you chose before you came here. You knew that this was going to be your mission. I know this is long reading, guys, but I'm telling you, I'm in this flow and it's coming and it's coming and it's coming. So we have to go with it. Do you want to know the information or not? Do you want to know this about yourself? Do you want to know your purpose here? Because this is what's coming through, okay? Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. You chose to come here and help humanity. You chose to come here and be this guide, be this light, be this healer, okay? Amazing. It's not about predictions. It's not about showing off spiritual knowledge. That's because, you know, that's the ego coming into play. That's not what this is about. And that's exactly why you were chosen for this, what you're meant to do with it. It's not about predictions. But this is just showing what you're meant to do with it, okay? You're meant to reorganize humanity. You're meant to show them a different way, okay? You're meant to show them a different way of being. You're meant to show them who they truly are and where they come from. A spark of God. See this golden orb in the background? That's who we are here on earth. And you're here to guide people back to that. That's what I'm getting. In turn, healing, okay? Showing them the truth. Showing them the truth. You're here to show people the truth. That is your divine purpose here. And like I said, it's not about predictions, not about showing off spiritual knowledge, okay? I'm feeling really, really clearly that your role is helping people understand why things, okay? Why things happened, okay? Why things are this way, why we have come here, why we have come here. Helping them make peace with their own paths. Helping them close loops instead of, you know, reopening wounds, ancestral lineage loops here, okay? You're here to help people get off that hamster wheel. That's what's coming across. Helping them make peace with their path. Yep. You're here to reorganize humanity, guys. That's what your purpose is. Far out. So you're here to help people understand why things happened, okay? Why things happened in their lives, why certain things happen. So that's the healing stage of it, okay? The truth stage of it. Help them make peace with their path, okay? With their own paths. Healing. Helping them close loops, okay? Lineage, ancestral loops. What are we going to use here? What have we got here? Alright, let's pull one of them before we pull our God cards, okay? Oh, thank you. That was quick. That was quick. Seraphim, Seraphil. Tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. That's exactly what's happened with you. You've been given access to the higher illumination here. And we've got Archangel Mariel, manifest for the highest good, work with pure love. What did I say about you? What did I say about you? That's why you were chosen. That's why you were chosen, because you have pure love. You've got a pure heart here. I'm getting right now that people come to you confused and they leave healed. They leave karma, okay? Those things have not been accidental. I'm getting that you've been a source for a lot of people actually who have come to you for healing. I'm getting let me know down below if that's you, if this has been your path, okay? Oh, a troubled friend comes to you. It's okay. Look, this is, you know, blah, 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 blah. They leave like healed, happy. Your family member comes to you. Oh God, you know, blah, 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 blah. I wanted to say Sarah then. Let me know if that is relevant to you. Oh, Sarah, I'm going to say it now. Oh, Sarah, da, 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 da. You just, da, 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 and then they leave calm and happy. That's what I'm getting, okay? There, people are just drawn to you, drawn to you. That's the end result of what I wanted to say. People are drawn to you. Yeah. Show us what we need to see. Just show us what we need to see, please, God, Spirit. I'm coming back to, you know, released as need be, okay? All the information that you've been, like, the reason of going to the Akashic Records here, okay? Because now I'm pretty confirmed that you had access to the Akashic Records, guys. And you had the downloads, right? With the nourishment coming out there. Like I said, the records don't open all at once, okay? It's not, you were given the download of all the information that is needed, but the release of them here on Earth into humanity, okay? From within yourself, okay? I'm being shown layers, like shelves with different books on shelves, and you're only going to have access to the different shelves when you're ready to walk down that aisle, okay? When you're ready to access that shelf, and you're gonna know. It's hard to explain, but you're gonna know when you're gonna have to access that in the moment. Like, you're just gonna know. You're just gonna know. You're just gonna know is what I'm getting. You're just gonna know. You're just gonna know. Show us what the collective needs to see. You're just gonna know when. You're just gonna know when you're accessing for other people. Okay, this is what's coming through. You're just gonna know when you're accessing for other people, okay, and when the timing is right and when it's needed in that given moment. But also, God is only going to allow for you, for your purpose, okay, to protect you. God is only going to allow what your nervous system can hold. You know, what your pure heart can hold, okay, or can steward, whatever you want to, however you want to say it, what your heart can manage, and what you're able to protect in that moment. For protection of you, that for your protection, okay? Basically what you can manage at that time, okay, because it's going to be based on here what you release and your ability to help another person with the knowledge that you have is going to be based on what you're going through at any given moment on this 3D realm. Okay, that is what's coming through. That's what's coming through. And that's why the insight is going to come gradually. Okay, it's going to be released as is needed, as is possible. So, yeah, that's what's coming through. Thank you. Thank you. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have, wow. On the bottom of the deck, we've got, I am among the ministers of God. It cannot be that it is hard to do the task that Christ appointed you to do, since it is He who does it, basically, from within you. Within you, guys, within you. Did you hear my voice just salted? Here it is still going. Oh my God. That is confirmation right there. Holy heck. God's will for me is perfect happiness. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. That's because of the experience and the soul travel that you've just had. That's why. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Wow. I'm not even getting that this was like initiation for you. This was just confirmation. This experience, this soul travel that you've had was confirmation, not initiation. Your soul already knows. Your soul, like I said, when you stepped through that portal, whatever your personal experience was when you stepped through that portal and you felt like you were home, your soul already knew how to walk through that portal. On the bottom of the deck here, I am a conscious creator of the energy around me. I create positive actions through the cycle of change. I hear benevolent messages loud and clear. I am my own healer. Woo-wee. Not only are you your own healer, you are a healer to others. I create loving action which sets my soul free as I grow with gratitude. That's because you are a pure-hearted, genuine, authentic ball of love and light. You are magnificent. You are amazing. My mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. Look at the work that we've done here. Look at what has come out here with these little affirmations. Even look at the whole reading. Okay, look at the whole reading, but look at what's come out just with these affirmations and how they are relevant to you know, to your path, to your journey. Okay? I don't think this is meant to answer everything today, guys, this reading. It's just meant to remind you. It's meant to give you confirmation here, okay? If you've resonated with them, I mean, that is recognition as well, okay? That's recognition. If it's, I just feel like I want to pull a numerology here before we go. Maybe I'm even, because we're coming up to like an hour for this video, and I'm finding it hard to want to release this energy. That's how bloody amazing it is. Look at that, teaching and learning, nature, rebirth. Okay, underneath the bottom card, let's bring rebirth. Rebirth, teaching and learning, that's you, that's you. You've been chosen. And nature, because it's in your nature. You were made for this. You were made for this. Let's just do this. Let's give one shuffle. And then this is the end of the reading, okay? Let's split it. Bottom. Okay, let's 12 is on the bottom. Let's split it. We're going to split it 3 ways because I know something wanted to come out there. Boom, boom, boom. 8, 8. I believe we said 8s before. I am wealthy, not in the way that you think. You are a wealth of knowledge. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. Okay, spiritual life. This is you. This is your journey now. This is this journey, guys. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. No, that's not what I mean. Yes, okay, your journey, this gift that you've been given, this insight that you've been given could lead you towards opportunities, okay? But I'm getting more, it's a spiritual thing here, okay? This is your spiritual abundance. 12, 12, 12, 12 could be significant. We've already said 3s could be significant. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. 30, I am imaginative. You are an original, innovative thinker. You are magnificent is what you are. An excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. That is why you were chosen. 1010 could be relevant also underneath that, just because my eyes caught it. If this has resonated with you today, guys, please like this video, share it so that your soul tribe, your spiritual team, your spiritual cluster and soul family can also receive this message, okay? If you vibe with my energy, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to stay up to date with these messages, please hit that notification bell. It has been an absolute pleasure reading for you, whoever you are. I am in awe of your energy, of your being, okay? It's been an absolute pleasure reading for you. I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Love and light. Oh my God. And I don't want to let go of your energy, but I have to. I hope to see you in another reading, and I hope that your energy comes through strong and steadfast, okay? Thank you, guys. Take care.